African martial arts, discovering the warrior within, technique of the week number 7. We will be discussing the knuckles of the body, particularly the big knuckle, the head, okay, and when to use your head in a self-defense situation. I don't mean your ori, your inner ori, your mind, I mean your actual physical head. Knuckles of the body are any rounded surfaces of the body. Knuckles, knuckles, knuckle, okay, knuckle, knuckle, even against grabs, your backside, knuckle, okay, because it's rounded, particularly for us black folk, it's rounded. And the big knuckle, what we call the big knuckle, is the head. Now we don't strike with the front of the forehead in African martial arts. A couple of reasons why. If I strike with the front of the forehead and say he brings an arm up and I get cut here, it's going to bleed down into my eyes. I can't see. Now there's a problem. I'm in danger. I can't use my weapon properly. I can't see if he's accessing the weapon. Even if I headbutt here and he brings his head down and we butt heads. Not the thing I want to happen. So we don't headbutt with the front of our head, our forehead. We headbutt with the side of our heads. Okay. So I'm headbutting the side. Now where do I attack with the headbutt? I attack the nose. I can attack the chin. I can attack his solar plexus. I can attack his kidney. I can attack the floating ribs, okay, with the headbutt. So there's several ways that it's used. You all have probably seen me do a hip press takedown. We'll step onto the mat. If Jason throws 3 hooks, I'm going to cover. That's with one knuckle. Cover. I duck under. I headbutt to the solar plexus. And now I hip press takedown. Okay? However, in the midst of a fight, everything is not perfect. Say he throws hook, hook, and he throws a hard hook. Well, let's throw from this side so you can see. Throw this one first. Hook, hook, and then he throws a really hard sweeping hook. I go under. Well, I don't want to stay here. I can't do the hip press takedown. He can catch me in what's called a guillotine choke. Bring your arm around for the guillotine. And now I'm in trouble. So I don't want to stay here. Alright? So I want to take his back. But if he is fighting and struggling, I don't want to, and it's hard for me to take his back, then I also can use that headbutt on his kidney area, knock him away, and then attack. When you apply a headbutt, it's not just your head. Your neck will get in it. You move as one piece. It's your legs driving, your shoulders driving, that headbutt in. If I bring it up, it's my legs that drive the headbutt up. Of course, footwork drives all technique. So it's not just my head, I'm just trying to go whoop like that and hurt myself. I'm driving up as one unit. If I'm here, I cannot just use my head to butt him. I'll injure my own neck. I use my entire body. So it becomes one piece. Alright? A lot of times, if he throws a punch, straight punch, I can cover here. If it slips through and I'm in my proper position where my chin is tucked and it hits here, that will bleed into my face, but it will also crack his knuckles. So if I turn, as I should properly, when I'm covering myself, and that's how you should use a cover, if he's quick or we're slippery, he slips through, he catches his knuckle here, that is not going to knock me unconscious. If he catches me in the temple, it certainly will. But if I'm in my right position, boom, cracks his knuckles. I was on the ground in a fight years ago. Mount me. I was mounted. I was young at that time, I weighed 125 pounds. The person I was fighting weighed about 250 pounds. I attempted to pick him up and throw him in an improper manner, being young and brash and wanting to show off. I failed. We landed in this position, thank God for training. He went for his first punch. I decided I don't want to up and over escape him, as you've seen before. I just went here. He punched. I went here. He, knuckles. We jammed his fingers, actually. He was silly enough to try to punch with the other hand. And I was silly enough and smart enough to use my head again. That's using your head. Jam these up. Then I decided to go ahead and up and over escape. And did I punch him? No, because I was concerned maybe he might know how to use elbows. He didn't, but I was being careful. I used my head. Headbutt. 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 And so you can use your headbutt against the solar plexus, particularly from the ground. If he's fighting, he locks his legs around your waist, like in the guard position. You can stack him up. Headbutt. 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 Okay? To break his hold. If he still has a hold. Headbutt. Headbutt as you're working up his body. Lock around me. Lock around my waist. You continue to bear walk over. Your headbutts have opened you up for this technique. Okay? For you to go ahead and lock him up. Then you can turn him over. He's locked in here. Strike. And if I want to be nasty again, just go ahead. Alright? That is using your headbutt for self-defense. Always, always, on these streets, use your head.